So I finally get to answer the question, how is the legendary Vanguards doing? Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So we're diving into the world of the legendary Vanguards. This set dropped last week. I have not actually, this is the first time I'm actually looking at this set. I looked at it a little bit. Always gone at Gen Con just to see if it was worth it to buy a box. And I actually wasn't disappointed. So your Interdimensional Dragon Mystery Flares, $355. If you want a chicken that time skips, I mean, beautiful card, but I don't want to spend that much money. Chrono Dragons are $200 for a starter. The Sunlight Egg is $186. That's crazy. Your 15th SP Chrono Jets are $240. I see that our Dream Sky Mutual Loves are $345. Airmos are $110, I guess. Nasrudins are $105. Your chickens are $100 for FFRs, which is going down. I see our Night of All Night is $100. Our 15th SP for Atlas is $95. Kind of a shame that these aren't doing so good on those. Aichi crits are $70. Those are actually tanking into the ground a lot faster than I thought they would. Kais are going down to 80s. Looks like our Corpse Hunting Wrens are 83s. Those are going down. Maydis are at 90. Okay, $80 on heavies. Boxes are $60 plus shipping, so basically $67. And then Fairy of Bereavements are 80s. Those are actually holding up pretty well, the way it looks. Overall, looking at like the top end of this set, these things are expensive. These are $37 on base, which is interesting, I guess. Where are Chronojets? SR Chronojets are 28s. That's kind of expensive. $15 on the Garna of Arenas. Oh, SR Crit. There are SR Crits. These are $22 for vanilla crits. Airmos are 20s. That's also crazy. Ularus. SRs are also $22. Okay. SRs of the Fairy. These are $20. That's expensive. Next stages are 17s. Okay, so I'm getting hope here that when I get down here, that some of this stuff is tanking into the ground for triple Rs. Especially if I'm seeing these SRs being as cheap as they are. These are 12s. Chrono Drans are 14s on SRs. That's a little bit much. Nirvanas are 12s. $13 on Valkyrion. Uranuses are 11s. That's crazy bad. $10 on the monster. Alright, so many SRs. These are 11s. Now our Corpse Huntings, these are 11s. Chronojets are 11s. Really? That's so expensive for jets. These are 10s. Alright. This set has a lot of expensive value in it, I guess. Our Strayas are up there. The Egg is also $6. Airmos are 8s. I guess that's to be expected. Chrono Dragon next stages are 8s. I mean, I guess that's better off than I expected it to be. Mazer Gear SRs are $4. Okay. These fronts did get reprinted in here. These are 5s for Aduros. Looks like Uranuses are 5s. So, interesting. So, I guess an interesting note about this set, depending on what you want to pick up in here, it might be better, honestly. Honestly, you can probably get the entire core for Valkyrion at nothing. Night of Starry Skies are nothing now. Mystery Flares are also like $3 a piece, which is good. I'm glad to see that those tanked. Your Imagine This snapshots with Marlene's are sub $2, which is finally good. Orions are pretty cheap. Just these weird triggers, man. SR triggers are such a weird thing to see in this game. And then, of course, you know, we did get the rewinders and things like that. We got the grandpa in this set. We got these. You know, all of those sorts of things are very, very cheap now and actually have good value. Your Quaking Dragons are also sub nothing at the moment. So they've done a good thing with pushing this stuff into the ground, which I'll give them that. The Time Turner Dragon also being worth nothing finally. It's probably one of the best things. Honestly, all of these discarders finally being very cheap, I think helps save this set. Is there anything in the set that doesn't have sales yet? We have 45s, no 10th Uranuses or Estrellas, no FFR snapshots. Your U Kondo crit is $57. That's kind of crazy to see. Smoke Mazer gears are very cheap. I see these, the Shimonettas are also incredibly cheap right now. I mean, they're just expensive. The Valk also doesn't have sales. Like, and the next stage is also super expensive. Wow, your Kroners are also up there. I don't blame people for not wanting to spend money on some of these high-end cards. Like, they look good. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I don't think forking out, you know, $850 on a Chronojet seems like the appropriate thing with this set. I don't know. Couple of sub things to kind of take note of right now, especially as we were taking a look this week or last week at, you know, the new stuff coming out. Sea Strike Englarv going up in price is not surprising. Remember, Asha and Altmile are still riding in the back of people's minds right now. People still want an opportunity to play, you know, with these decks. $22, $24, $20 for Englarvs for DBT 13. FRs for $76. Honestly, $76 is a lot of money to be paying on FFRs, but like it's meh. We also do get to see Skyly Zens. I'm actually surprised to see a day where these are $7 a piece. I mean, I'm going to clap for it, man, because these were sub 50 cents for the longest time. And now you're finally seeing people go, oh, crap. You know, Altmile's coming right around the corner. You know, I better, you know, get ready to play with this stuff. And obviously, you know, you're pushing $7 a piece on these. So both of these are because of the future Stride decks coming. All right. Does it mean that they're going to be good or bad? Time will tell. All right. Parallactic Clash. God, Odium. I think it's what, next week we're getting 3 new Odium cards. That potentially is going to tip the scales for what this deck can do. So that's something to think about here. Actually, what is our best selling in this set? I am curious. Yes, it's the Crimson Moon, still at $16 a moon. Your Kogaflans are still 12s for your Searcher. These are 11s. Urut and Lual are still $29 a piece, which is crazy to see. Habitable Zones, these have dropped down to 17s, honestly. I think those dropping down has been pretty telling, honestly. Kind of how the set's going. Margarets are down to 15s. The Liliels are 28s. Habitable Zones, yeah, it's just shifting. I like that a heal trigger is like $30. The Tate Vault clones have gone down to 8s. A lot of this free run stuff is also kind of up, because people just want to build the decks just for fun. Blue OTs are back up to $13 a piece. I love to see that, I guess. Front triggers are 15s. Dear God, man. You can't make that up. Promo, quick dive in here. A little fun fact, we're down to $15 on the Dragon, which is probably one of the better things I've seen this week. And he's best selling. Still $25 on the Megatrix. Night Rose's orders are 16s. Your Onslaught Surf Dragons are down to 13s, which is probably good. Scarlet Flames have settled down to 65s. Cindy's are still trucking at 13s. Your Persona Shields, still pretty cheap, but still kind of up there. Your tokens for Megatrick Phantom are still kind of up there, which I guess is to be expected. $28 a piece on Elementari that's disgusting, I guess. All right, and then also something else interesting. DBT05. These boxes are now listed at 250 Quatlus. Now, we have a market price at $75 from the last time that these sold through. But it's very interesting to see that this is the modern equivalent of original set 5. And the fact that these are at the price point that they are kind of took me off guard. I don't know what I was really expecting with this, but this is just one of those abnormalities that you look at in today's market and you go, really? That is so expensive just for what we're actually seeing here. So, a little bit of a fun fact for you today. But what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on in the day, guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCool40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcoolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.